Hey guys, how's it going? If you could tell by the probable thumbnail of the video and the title, uh, it's a bit more serious video. You can tell that it's a little serious by the title and thumbnail because I'm not going through the whole editing process for this one, and I'm just gonna post it up because it shouldn't be too long. At least I hope not. At least, for God's sakes, I hope I can't talk that much. But this is important. Basically, um, I always say as an umlaut, don't I? So as I've made videos in the past about the negativity of the world and what we do and what we say and the consequences of decisions and I make so many videos about life and all that stuff, and even in the videos I'm in with my friends on GCN, sometimes I can talk about something real, and it all happens. This is gonna be kind of another one of those, but the reason why I think you should listen to this one is because the title alone says my overall message right off the bat. There's no clickbait here. Uh, the message is right there in a slightly vaguer term. It's there. Acknowledge happiness. What I mean by that is we live in a world that's so full of negativity, depression, so many problems. There's always some kind of sad news story over any happy news story. You know, the election left everyone in America drained, uh, and now the results of the election have left the country divided and left so many people upset and down. You know, it's like acknowledge happiness, and I say that, and it means everything here. It's not as vague as you may think. It is as simple as that. Basically, you can feel happy, and you can think you're happy, and you can act like you're happy, and you can believe other people are happy, and you can think other people, you can. Happiness is something that, of course, you can feel, but you have to acknowledge its existence first. We live in a world where there's countless billboards and signs screaming at you that sadness exists. Yeah, the world's sad, we know, but where do we be happy? When can we just let ourselves be happy? It's like, if you're, alright, so as a very kind of broad example, to be upset with the results of the election, you know, find something like a cat video or something that makes you happy and be happy for a day at a time. I tweeted that. I tweeted about this. I tweeted a very small thing on election night or the day after election night, something like that. Live every day, one day as another, as you, not a country, because you are not a country. Clearly, if you're not happy with the result, that means you voted against that result, and you did what you could do. So walking around your day-to-day job or home, angry and grumpy, isn't going to make your days any better. But that's just a small example. That's not what this video is supposed to be about. The thing is that you can grab happiness. You can get so many things that make you happy in life and discover so many new things later on. You may not have discovered things. There are things that make you happy, and there are things that you get to discover that make you happy. And the thing is, we're not letting that happen currently. Everyone in this world, there are people that are happy, and the problem is we don't see that. We see all the problems with the world. You watch something that gives you a smile. You see like I said, a cat video or a dog video, a video of a baby laughing, or a show that you like watching. You see that, and you get a smile on your face, and then you think about it and you're like, nah, the world's sad, I can't be happy at a time like this. Why not? As an individual, everyone deserves happiness. Everyone deserves happiness. No one loses that right to happiness. Now, what does happen is that they do things that inevitably allow them to not be happy. I mean, and those are the people, those are the bad people, you know, the people that murder and all that stuff, the murder, the stealing, all that. Those people just end up in a path that leads them, you know, to ways that they probably won't be happy because they've committed crimes, if they, you know. But no human being ever loses the right to be happy. No human ever stops, you know, no human is ever not deserving of happiness. So that's the thing. And here's where this whole thing comes in, you know, personally to me. The reason why I do YouTube videos, the reason why I make these videos, you know, whether it's full of edits or no edits at all, or sometimes I just stop uploading, sometimes I upload for a full week or full 2 weeks, you know, I make these videos to eventually, or every now and then, make someone get a chuckle. Maybe not make, but get someone a good chuckle. If someone has a bad day, and I give them a laugh in 1 second of my video. Something I say that's stupid and they laugh, something I say that's funny and they laugh. Hey, it can happen. Something that the video game that the game that I'm saying, the game that I'm playing says or does that makes them laugh. You know, anything they can bring, or maybe it doesn't have to be laughter or something funny. It can just be something that makes them generally happy or in a positive mood. My bad day can be anything. It can be a loss of a person, of a pet. It can be a bad day at work, a bad day at school, or just a rainy day. Anytime that you're in a bad mood for however long and you need somebody to cheer you up, that's why I do these videos. That hopefully one day or one moment someone will laugh. And I know for a fact I have friends that have. And knowing that I have friends that have seen a video of mine and have laughed at something I said or something I did in it keeps me doing it more. Because maybe there will be someone out there that I don't know that laughs at it, you know? That's why I do these videos. And it's, you know, I've probably said it before in another video, and I'll say it again here. The reason why that is because, you know, I had a bad day way back. Yeah, I started YouTube like 10 years ago, right? I've been on YouTube technically for 10 years. And for a while it was just for fun, just to be creative. And then one day I had the worst day of school. I had just a terrible day at school. I can't even remember exactly what happened, but I had a terrible day. And it got to the point, and I'd been dealing with a lot of things in that time period of my life, you know, and this is another important thing that I always believe in, you know. A kid could be in middle school and his problems could mean the world to him, but not to an adult in his life. And that's the thing. Everything is based on standards of living. If you're a kid in middle school and something goes wrong with a crush, or something goes wrong with, you know, just the day you had, maybe a bad gym class, you know, that could mean a lot to him, while someone else in the household comes home and has like a job that they complain about, and then his problem doesn't seem so big. But that's the thing. So my big thing is that every problem is of a standard. So you sympathize you know? You find a middle ground. But I remember having a really bad time, a really bad day in middle school, to the point where I came home and I wanted to relax and watch a video or watch some videos and eat some Pringles, you know? And then I spilt those Pringles on the floor and I'm really upset. I feel like I cried a little. And the reason I say that is because that's how bad my day was. I reached this point where even spilling some Pringles made me upset. But I'll tell you what, that day was bad, but I watched some Game Grumps, some Markiplier. I watched some YouTubers that I love, and it cheered me up. And that was way back in middle school. It's been 3 years since I graduated. Almost 3 years. It's been technically 2 years. So, we'll say it's about 7. Right? We'll say I was in my last year of middle school. We'll say it's about 7 years ago. That was this day. And that day is kind of the pinnacle turning point of me saying, I want to do this for someone. I want someone to feel happy. I want someone to, to get this chuckle that whether it fixes their whole day up or just makes them feel good for that tiny amount of time. Either way, that's all I want. You know? So, someone can be made happy by a video you watch, or a video they watch, or a show that they watch. I mean, a number of things could cheer me up on a slow, bad day. A number of things. Say, like I said, videos from Game Grumps, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, etc. You know, I could watch some favorite shows. I could go on Netflix and watch, How I Met Your Mother for like the 5th time. I'm on season 8 of my 5th time watching it now, currently. So, I'm already doing that. But that's the thing. Like, you can watch a video, you could watch a favorite show of yours, you could play a game you like, you could ride a bike, do an activity you like doing. You can do whatever you want that cheers you up. And even if it cheers you up for this short amount of time, that's the thing. Someone in my life once told me, life is full of temporaries. And that's true. Life is full of temporaries. You're only sad for a temporary amount of time. Sure, we're not talking about depression just yet. We're just talking about a general sadness. General sadness and depression are two different things. So you can say, you get hurt to a point where it makes you either angry at the fact that you're in pain or very sad by the fact that you're in pain. But that is a temporary feeling, and happiness is with that. Happiness is a temporary thing too. But what matters is that every one of those temporaries counts. I was happy for a second before. That second counts. Don't just ride off, being happy and being like, I've been sad for longer. I've been battling depression for a while now. I have no idea how far back that goes. But there have been times where I've been happy. And those temporary moments of happiness, those moments where you're happy and before anyone, I'm sure there's plenty of people who like see someone that struggles with depression. Maybe they do get out with their friends on the off chance that they're able to get themselves out of bed and out there. They have that moment of being with some friends that makes them happy, and then someone says, "Oh, you're not depressed anymore." And it's like, that's not really how it works. And that's the thing, So when it comes to depression, it's an all-out war with it. It's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a battle. All I can say is that if you do have struggles with depression, please seek help. It's probably the best thing to do, and it's better than any other decision. Seek help if you battle depression. Uh, but before you can even feel happy for that short amount of time, before you can think you're happy, before you can tell others that you're happy, you have to acknowledge that happiness exists. It is the first most important step of the whole thing, is that you have to acknowledge that happiness exists. And this goes for anyone. And I'm not saying that people who aren't happy aren't acknowledging it exists. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's important to do so. Because again, in this world where everything can beat you down, from something as giant as a presidential election or war to something as small as some pretty rough traffic or a rainy day. Anything and everything can beat you down in this world, but if you just say that happiness is something that can be felt by me or by someone else, then we haven't lost yet, You haven't lost yet. Your friend hasn't lost yet. Your family hasn't. No one's lost completely. No one's lost happiness completely until they completely decide that there's no way in hell they could ever be happy. And if you decide that, you're probably wrong. There is always something you can do to make you feel happy for a second, for a minute, for an hour, for a day. Whatever moment that you can be happy for, it counts. You can be happy. Now, on the subject of my videos earlier, yeah, for the record, I haven't been uploading past week. I uploaded for a full week. I stopped. I've been dealing with some life stuff, job stuff like that. So don't worry, I'll be uploading again. Because here's the other thing about that. Here's the vice versa of what I said earlier. I make these videos to hopefully cheer someone in the world up. In some random day, it could be 20 years from now, someone goes and happens to find one of my old videos, and they chuckle, and I accomplished my goal. The thing is that it's fun for me. I get happiness. I know that at some point, I hope you guys can't hear what's happening outside. There's people in my house are being loud, so I apologize if you can hear anything like that. But what I was saying is that I point out in videos that I kind of act energized. The energy, yes, can be acted out sometimes. I mean, that's a performance. You're not going to want to go to see Hamilton and have Alexander Hamilton walk out on stage and be like, Alexander Hamilton. So many things I haven't done. But just you wait. Just no one wants a tired, bored performance. So it's like, yeah, of course I act out some energy, but what I don't act out is the fun and the happiness that I get out of making these videos. I love doing it. So on the off chance that I don't upload a video, it's either I'm dealing with life stuff or I didn't want to edit the video, because for that moment in my life, it wouldn't have been fun to go in and edit a video for 2 hours to get a 15-minute, maybe make someone happy video, It's not always exciting, but I do like doing it from time to time. So, and here's the other thing too. Here's a little side thing too. When it comes to acknowledging happiness, this isn't just about you and the internal stuff. This isn't just about how you feel. Acknowledge when someone else in your life is happy, and be happy for them that they're happy. Because that's important. You see it in TV shows and stuff all the time. Acknowledge that someone else in your life is happy, because it's rare. It's rare in this world when you can find someone that is truly happy for mere moments at a time. Enjoy it. Be happy for that person. And it goes, again, back to you. Acknowledge happiness in yourself. Feel happy. Let yourself feel happy. Don't say to yourself, oh man, I watched this cat video, and that movie's pretty. It's a cute cat. Oh man, oh boy, Oh, but I can't be happy. I can't be happy. World sucks. You know, war is everywhere. You know, it's, man, I can't be happy. Ugh, can't be. No, you can be happy. Let that cat video make you happy. And there's no little or big happiness. There's no difference in strength. If you're happy, you're happy. Yeah, you can be really happy, of course. That's the thing. But I mean, like, happiness is happiness. Let it be. Let yourself be happy. That's everything that I meant to say in this video. And wow, I've been going for 20 minutes. Oops. So I mean, if you listened to me this whole time, that's great. And show this to your friends and get that message across because it's good to be happy. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Because it could go away. Are you saying because you could feel sad? Yeah, like I said, life is full of temporaries, but you understand. Everyone in this world has a right to be happy, deserves to be happy. So just let that happen. But again, the first important step is to acknowledge that it exists. To do it. Acknowledge happiness. Thanks for watching, if you did, this whole thing. And I'll see you guys later.